Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your daily update for the Ethereum technicals and Solana. For the Ethereum technicals, price has declined after finding resistance here at 38.90 for the very short term, consolidating within resistance at 36.80 and support at 27.20. For the very short term, price has just fallen short here of support at 27.20. Volume overall supports downwards movement for the short term where they push on these various bearish candlesticks and stronger volume on the bearish candlesticks, though for the midterm volume does still support upwards movement with the strongest volume here on these last upwards sessions. Additionally, a push on these recent bullish sessions sees very short term support for upwards movement from volume, though the volume profile for the short term is still overall bearish. ADX continues to increase with a bearish trend that is not extreme and not yet in danger of ending. This trend has a ways to go where ADX may reach extreme and or very extreme conditions before it may be in danger of ending. On balance, volume has just found a new support line just here, though at this point it has no new range and gives no signal. RSI has declined, entering oversold just here. At this point it is neutral and increasing. Money flow is neutral and has a ways to go before it may enter oversold itself. Additionally, neither RSI or money flow at this point exhibit divergence. ATR increases as price declines for the short term, seeing a bearish outlook for volatility. And overall, with this bearish trend indicated by ADX, downwards movement is expected to continue for the short to midterm before this trend may be in danger of ending. On the main Solana daily chart, this downwards movement labeled primary wave 4, on this wave count it is labeled a single incomplete zigzag, currently with an intermediate wave C and within that minor wave 5. Minor wave 4 labeled complete at this last high here. If it continues upwards, it cannot move into minor wave 1 price territory at 161.1862. Additionally, an Elliott channel is drawn around the minor degree movements using Elliott's second technique from the end of minor wave 2 to the end of minor wave 4 with a copy on the end of minor wave 3. This channel may provide support for minor wave 5 as it continues lower, and as price continues lower for primary wave 4, it has a target calculated at 117.4360, the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 3. Additionally, the subdivisions for this wave count have the best fit, as opposed to the alternate, which you will see in a minute. This wave count seeing a 5-wave impulse down for intermediate wave A 3 in the opposite direction for intermediate wave B, and now an incomplete impulse moving lower for intermediate wave C. On the daily alternate chart, this wave count seeing primary wave 4 unfolding as a regular barrier or contracting triangle, currently with an intermediate wave D. Intermediate wave D overall expected to continue higher with a confidence point set at 161.1862, which is the invalidation for the main daily chart. Additionally, as intermediate wave D moves up, it cannot move above the end of intermediate wave B at 188.0915, though this is not absolute, as with a barrier triangle, the BD trendline must be overall flat, so intermediate wave D can move ever so slightly above this invalidation point. When it arrives, intermediate wave E and primary wave 4 may fall short of this AC trendline just here, as is common for contracting triangles. And on this wave count, the subdivisions have a worse fit, though that is still viable. With a triangle, every wave must subdivide as a double zigzag or a single zigzag. Intermediate wave A double zigzag just here, it has a worse fit at using this data source that we have, which is Cryptocurrencies, though it is still viable. A 3 in the opposite direction, a single zigzag for intermediate wave B, an additional single zigzag for intermediate wave C, and now intermediate wave D and E must subdivide as single zigzags as they continue. On the technical daily chart for Solana, price has declined after finding resistance here at 210. For the very short term, price consolidates within resistance at 157 and support between 127 and 118. Volume for the short term supports upwards movement with strongest volume on these bullish candlesticks, though there is still some strength in downwards movement with a push on these various bearish candlesticks. ADX now declines, showing no clear trend. RSI is neutral and ever so slightly increasing. It has a ways to go before it may enter overbought or oversold, and additionally there is no divergence at this time frame. Money flow is in the same situation as RSI. It is neutral and has a ways to move before it may enter overbought or oversold. Additionally, neither RSI or money flow exhibit divergence at this time frame. As ADX now declines, we use the model of stochastics and support and resistance, which suggests an upward swing may continue towards resistance at 157 or up to 175, where price may find these resistance points, where stochastics enters overbought. That's all for me with your daily update for the Ethereum technicals and Solana. If you want the Ethereum Elliott Wave count, we provide that at pureelliottwave.com, and you can sign up for that using the link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a good day.